Ash. I'm going to be a little quiet this morning because people are still asleep. Turn that down. I'm still trying to get things ready here. Good morning, Echo. Hope you're doing well. Wink, wink. Good morning, Retro GG. I'm glad you can make it. It is 3:30 in the morning. I've been up an hour. Good morning, Margie. Good morning, Itchy Generals. Good morning, Genster. Boy, it looks like I hit the jackpot this morning. Welcome to my LS. I am being a little quiet this morning because everybody still is in bed asleep. Hello, Mads. How are you? I still don't understand why the comments don't show up on my bigger screen. I'm going to have to read up on it because they did before in the past. The first time I did it, they popped up there, but now it looks like I have to hold another device to see what everybody has to say. Hello, Evelyn. It's good to see everybody showing up. I'm sure it's probably in the afternoon where most of you are at. Yes, Ash, this is my second LS. I started my first one up yesterday. It was more of a impromptu just to see if this thing actually works. And well, as you can see, it does. Hello, Bane Channel. How are you this my morning? That's okay, Simply Mads. I don't know if I'll be doing any guitar playing because it being so early in the morning, but you never know what might happen. Yes and no. I'm on vacation, more or less, until the 13th. I've been home actually for 2.5 weeks after this week. The only time I leave is if I have to go to the store and take my son to work, which I think he works later on today, so I think his start time is 1:30 this afternoon, so that's probably about the only time I'll leave. Let's see, I'm going to push a button here and see what this thing does. Because I'd like to get the words up here on my screen so I quit looking down all the time. That was for the microphone. It's crazy. I'll figure it out eventually. So yesterday I was telling everybody that I come from a big family of 6 brothers and 1 sister. My sister is from a different father, but she's still my sister. So this is a picture of me and my family when I was a little baby, and this would be my mother holding me. Let's see if I can get this up here. So that's all my siblings right there, and me. Yeah, that picture is about 52 years old. It's about how old that picture is. Yeah, you can't get photographs like that anymore. It's pretty small. And my cup is two-sided. So you get that, and you get that. I have a lot of mugs. Some of them are boxed up that I don't use anymore. You know, I don't even know where I even got that cup. I've had it for so long. A lot of my cups are all old business cups. Some of the businesses aren't even in business anymore, but I keep them because to me they're a collector's item, and most of those are pretty well boxed up. can't see my thumbs up. So I hope I have 10 people in the room, so I hope I have 10 thumbs up. That's okay, Evelyn. Let's see here. Here, I gotta turn on some light so I can see these words. When I was in a band a long time ago, we used to tell everybody, we take requests, but we don't play them. See if I can do this song. I've never done this song before. If I screw it up, screw it up. That's life. Each day I do a golden deed by helping those who are in need. My life on earth is but a span, and so I'll do the best I can. Life's evening sun is sinking low. A few more days and I must go to meet the deeds that ain't done, where there'll be no setting sun. Child of God each day, my light will shine along the way. I'll sing His praise while angels roll and strive to help some troubled soul while going down life's weary road. I'll try to lift some traveler's load. I'll try to turn the night to day. That song is called A Beautiful Life. I don't know who wrote it. Hello, Starzan TV. Welcome to my second LS. It's hard for me to see these words. Tonight I'm alone without you, my dear. It seems long for you each day, and all I have to do is sit alone and cry in our little cabin home on the hill. And oh, so is taking you away from me and left me here all alone, listening to the rain pat down on the window pane. That little cabin home on the hill. That's an old bluegrass song. Hello, everybody coming in. With my glasses off, I can't read these little tiny words. That song that I just played, it was called A Little Cabin Home on the Hill. Hello, Lindahl, you silly girl. Oh, let's see what we got here now. Some of these songs are just a little faster than I want to play them. For those coming in, wink and a smile. Hello, Sochi. Sochi, where were you yesterday? I know you guys all probably want to hear maybe more up-to-date songs, but I don't know them. That noise you hear, that's my chair. So some of you probably don't know that I am a retired drummer, and actually most of my drums are being used as furniture. So my bass drum is turned on its side, and we have a piece of wood sitting on there, and that's our coffee table. And then my floor drum is sitting next to the couch, and it's got a piece of wood on there, and that's the side table. But in here I have my chair, and that's what you hear squeaking. Or my throne, I should say. So every time I turn it, you're going to hear it squeak. Yeah, Ash, it's probably, what, 80, well, here we go by Fahrenheit, so it's probably 80 some degrees there, if not close to 90, but as in centigrade, I think that's what, 33 maybe, something like that. I hope everybody can hear me okay. I'm not really talking that loud because my boys are asleep. My LS is a little different from everybody else's. I know that most you guys are probably used to the host reading everything that people write, but I don't really, I'm not interested in doing that because I know you can see that for yourself. Yes, Ash, that is a drum chair or a drum throne. Hello, Sheed TV. I'm glad you made it to my LS. This time I'm going to be on longer than I was before. We're at 25 minutes into this. Last time I was just slightly over an hour, but I think we'll try to push 2 hours this time. See what happens. Never know, we might go longer. On and off, I may pick up the guitar and do another song as we go along. Here, let me see. Am I too loud or am I too low? Let's see, let's test it. I'll turn it up just a little bit. Is that any better? Can people hear me there? Okay. I'm not really trying to talk too loud. Thank you for all the thumbs up. 12 people in the room. Hopefully there's 12 thumbs up. I was going to try to use this to look at the words or look at what everybody writes, but it's not really showing it on there, so I had to go to my phone to look at all the comments. So if I need to turn up my volume a little more, just let me know. It's showing that I'm pushing about, close to 80 decibels. If I can get that off of there now. There we go. I'm afraid to push any other button on there, end up ending this whole thing, so excuse me if I cough a lot. I've been coughing ever since February, and it's a seasonal thing here. Every time spring hits, causes me to cough a bit, and it lasts for a little while, and then it will finally go away. I know some of you have not heard some of the stuff that I played yesterday. I could see that without my glasses on. Here you go. I drink a ton of water, believe it or not. So this is a song that many of you that I know were not on my live stream yesterday. This is a song I wrote around the same time as all these other songs that I recorded and put it on my channel. This song is not complete. I've been working on this song for years, and parts of it I'm not happy with. Eventually I'll get it done. But the name of this song is called Dancer. Before I wrote this song, I could vision the person in my head, and that's how the words kind of started coming about. She was a dancer. Oops, excuse me, did that wrong. She came from a country far from them. Eyes are blue and light brown skin. Prettiest thing you ever saw. Full of life without sin. She was a dancer, now dance him home. When they saw her dance, they began to fall. All the girls thought they would die. They knew she was not telling a lie. sky. She danced so well, she thought she could die, fly. Woo, got that screwed up. Shook her hips and tapped her toes. Her moves would surely be bold. That's as far as I got on that song. But that's a first for a lot of you that weren't here to hear it. Excuse me. Thought you were drinking some coffee. Thought you were drinking with me. Thought you could be a little smarter. Thought you could be a little free. You left me standing with some pain. Outside your window in the rain, I got wet but you stayed dry. Then I went home and I cried. Thought you were drinking some coffee. Thought you were drinking with me. Thought you could be smarter. Thought you could be a little free. What's it gonna take to love you when I don't have anything to do? Please don't smile at me anymore. Every time you do, you're out the door. Thought you were drinking some coffee. Thought you were drinking with me. Thought you could be a little smarter. Thought you could be a little free. Yeah. The things we do to each other can be held against our will. Yeah. It's early in the morning, guys. Let's put that down for a little bit. It's hurting my fingers. Thank you, Evelyn. That was a song I wrote probably 30 years ago, 35 years ago. I don't know. It was actually written by me and a friend of mine. I wrote the music. Actually, I wrote the chorus to it. The music. I think he might have wrote maybe one verse to it, but I wrote most of it. Let's see what everybody here is chit-chatting about, if anything. Excuse me. Hello, Debbie. Glad you can make it to my second LS. Everybody, the wife is in the room. Hello, Jaron Fun. Glad you can make it. Right now, everybody's kind of sitting in the background. No, we're not doing the robot dancer, buddy. Well, it's nice to see you in my LS there, Jaron. Sometimes I get to talking too much and the coughing starts in. Yes, Jaron Fun. Debbie McKee would be my wife. So did anybody tell Rufa that I am live? I don't see her in the room. Yeah, he's really wanting me to do that robot dance, but I told him he's got to do it too if I did it. Yes, everybody has to come into my room now. Yeah, Mr. Bean, he is pretty funny. Well, hello there, let me see if I can say this right. Christian Travels. Did I say that right? If I didn't, I'm sorry. Welcome, welcome, Fairy Arrays. I hope I said that correct. Welcome, Percy J. I'm really surprised to see you in here, because weren't you doing a live not too long ago? I'm glad to see you in here, though. We'll probably do some more singing here in a little bit. I don't have too many original songs. You all pretty much heard them in my videos. Excuse me. I'm still trying to get over this cough that I had. It's really bothering me. No, that's not going to happen there, buddy. Let's see what else I got here. Some of these songs I've never played before. Yes, actually I am. I'm actually a retired drummer. I played drums on and off for 30 years. I've been in several groups. Played all types of music. But now I gave up playing drums and I just kind of fiddle around on a guitar. So yeah. Can't see from a distance with those things on. Oh, let's see if I can do. This is an old Johnny Cash song when he was doing his Christian songs. I don't know if. Let's see if I can do this. Well, it was a time on earth when in the books of heaven the old account ago, long ago. Yes, the old account was settled long ago, and the record's clear today, 'cause he washed my sins away, and the old account was settled long ago. Well, the old account was large and growing every day. As you can see, it's taken my voice away. Where was I? And I was always sinning and never tried to pray. And when I looked ahead and saw such pain and woe. Wow, that's really taken my voice away. Let's see if we can start this over again. Well, the old account was large and growing every day, and I was always sinning and never tried to pray. But when I looked ahead and saw such pain and woe, when I went unto the keeper and settled it long ago. There you go. Now we're going to have to stop right there. That's really taking my voice right there. Oh, man. Ginger Pete. That's funny. That's funny. Fan Mode TV. I am so happy to see you in my LS. How are you, my friend? Well, thank you, Ash. It'd be a lot better if I didn't have this cough and so on and so forth, so maybe that is a beer. That's funny. I actually follow a guy who lives in Japan. He's a cyclist. He's married to a Vietnamese, and they're getting ready to move to Vietnam. They actually, both of them actually quit their jobs, and they were getting ready to move to Vietnam until this whole thing hit the earth. So right now they're kind of in limbo where they're staying at in Japan, and they don't know when they can get over there to Vietnam. The name of that channel is Two Wheel Cruise, if anybody would like to check them out. And then his wife has her own channel, and I'm trying to think of the name of her channel. Oh, I can't think of the name of it right at the moment. But once you go to his, then I think he links off to hers. And she does a lot of walking tours of Japan on her channel. Okay, Che, that's okay if she can't show up. I understand about the internet over there in the Philippines. It's not the best. And hello, Cynthia Juarez. How are you? Welcome to my LS. I'm sorry that I had skipped you there. I did not see you. Maybe. No. Sochi, I am not famous. I actually wish I knew the words and music to some of the original songs that we did in my very first band that I was in, but I don't. I haven't played those songs in years. I probably don't even know what the drumming is in those songs. $18 viewers. Well, there better be 18 thumbs up. I cannot see the thumbs up. So, because I'm on vacation right now, I start going back to work Monday. If I do any more LSs, they'll probably be Saturday mornings, which would be my Saturday mornings and your nights. It all depends on where everybody's at. So it'd probably be about the same time that this one there is, about 3:30 in the morning here. It'd be the only time I'll have time to do it. So I gotta go get something. You all just stay right there. I'll be right back. Don't go nowhere. I'm coming, everybody. I had to go get some more coffee. See? Woohoo! Wink, wink. All right. So, Echo, if you're still in the room, I told you that I have a Starbucks cup. There's my Starbucks cup. There's the other side of it. It's green on the inside. All right. So, I'm going to try to entertain you guys in other ways. So we're going to have picture time. So the first thing I'm going to show you is tickets to concerts that I attended back in the 80s. I don't know if you have ever heard of any of these groups. So there was the first one. It's the Meat Puppets. I know it's probably backwards since I'm using the front facing camera. So I saw them in Champaign, Illinois. It's probably about a 45-minute drive from here. Let's see here. This group is called Husker Du, which actually, I think none of these groups are groups anymore. The lead singer of that group, I think he committed suicide. He's gone now. That was the very first rock concert I ever went to. Of course, the band REM. I'm sure everybody's heard of the band REM. I saw them 3 times. Let's see here. And then a group that was called Soul Asylum. There's that one there. I saw them. So that's enough of that. So now we're going to go into picture time. So this is a picture of me and my ex-sister-in-law. And this is when I used to have hair. And I was even playing guitar then. Hello, Miss Tweet Channel. How are you? Welcome to my live stream. Oh, let's see what else we got here. Now my wife's going to get mad at me for showing you this picture, but this is a picture when she and I got married. Here's another picture of me. This is probably back in the maybe the late 80s, early 90s, when I had more hair on my head. Well, good. I'm glad you're not. So on my mom's side, we have, I'm part Native American. What part of Native American, I have no idea. And my great-grandmother would always ride horses without saddles, like the Indians did back in those days. And this was taken back in 1971 when she was 86 years old. And you could see the Native American in her face. So here's a picture of me when I was a baby. Let's see what else we got here. I don't have one of those. Let's see here. So anyway, yeah, that's about all I got. Okay. See what we got here. Let's see if I got my voice back a little bit here. Why, thank you. So in my journey of writing songs, I wrote my own religious song. It's probably not as good as everybody else's. I think to me it's a little silly, but it got its point across. I never did title it. Let's see if I can do it here. I can walk on water, I can calm the seas. If you follow me, here we go. See, I haven't done this song in so long. Let's see if we can recreate this song. I can walk on water, I can calm the seas. If you follow me, I can set you free. I can heal the blind, I can help you in a bind. Speak to me and I can set you free. If you are lost, I can light the way. Don't be discouraged, I can set you free. Feed the poor the word, turn the water to wine. Hope you can find, I can set you free. Be glad and rejoice that we have a choice. It shall come to pass that my love will last. Yeah, there you go. My first attempt at trying to write a Christian song. No, Che, I have not tried to write a song for my wife because right now I am mentally blocked. I've been wanting to write a new song, and when I wrote, let's see, what song was it? I'll tell you the story behind one of my songs. When I wrote 57 Chivy and a Bottle of Crown, back in 2006, when I wrote this, we had a really bad ice snowstorm. And we used to have a tree. We lived in another house at the time, and we had this great big huge 2-ton tree sitting next to our garage, and all this ice built up on the limbs and slowly fell on top of my house. And when it did that, it poked a hole in my roof. Well, one of the limbs poked a hole in my roof, and luckily it fell slowly, and it was partially on my garage and partially on my house, and some of the branches were sitting on top of my vehicle, which didn't damage my vehicle any. I backed it away real quick. It was actually sitting on my neighbor's power line, and seemed like it took forever to finally get somebody over there to cut this thing off my house. So, let me see here if I got it written down. I think so. Back in December 17th of 2006, I went to a friend's house, and they had a band. So I was sitting in their garage listening to their band practice, and this came to my mind the only song that ever came to me, and I just started writing it down. So that's how that song came about, of sitting in his garage listening to their group. Actually, I was not sipping on whiskey. I was actually drinking beer at the time, but it did not fit well in the song. So, and I don't own a 57 Chevy. I'd like to own a 57 Chevy, though. But the 2-ton tree knocking at my door part is when. And so when that 2-ton tree hit my house, that's what reference to the knocking at my door part. But that whole song came to mind, and just like that. And it was the only song that ever came out of my head really fast. Hello, Rufa, my friend. I'm so happy that you could make it. Yeah, I did one yesterday, but you guys were all in bed, and it was kind of an impromptu video or live stream. But I'll do this one longer. Actually, I've gone longer on this one so far than I did the one yesterday. So I'll try to go a lot longer on this one so everybody can make it. So this is a picture. Hello, Rose. Happy to see you come in again. So this is a picture of my wife when she was a little child. I don't have too many pictures of me when I was a little kid because all my my pictures my mother had, and then they were put in a box, and I think my brother has them. I keep asking him if I could get my pictures out of that box, but I never hear anything back.
She heard me.
So this is an old picture of my dad. You really can't see his face very well, but anyway, there's my dad right there. I'd have to go get his Navy picture, and then you would say, oh boy, you really look like your dad.
There's Jenny.
Hi, Jen Jen. So if everybody wants to see my dog, come here, you. There's my dog. This is Jenny. Hi, Jenny. Hi.
Toast is a lot, baby.
There you go. Yeah, she's shedding. Whew. Yes, you are shedding.
She wants to see me.
All I do is turn the camera around.
No, don't do it. Tell her my hair's a mess. She don't want to see my hair. I just got up and my hair's a mess.
There's your answer. Yeah, she's a spoiled, rotten little brat. She gets her way. She runs this household just like any other dog does. Hello, Geraldine. How are you? Glad you made it back again today. Came on a lot earlier this morning so everybody could make it. Yeah. What do you think of that? Can you see me up there? Are you freaking out that you see me in that picture up there?
Come here, baby. Come here, baby.
Aw. So, oh, she'll bark. You'll know it. She gets her way by sneezing. That's what she likes to do. That's how she gets your attention, is by sneezing.
What?
If not whining.
Come here.
This underneath here. Shut that door. So I'm using an iPad for my camera, and then I have to use my phone to see what everybody says because it's not popping up there. Hello, Juval TV. Welcome to my live stream. Doing good. How about yourself? No, I'm not using two cameras. I'm using one, but I have to go into my channel and watch myself so that way I know what everybody's saying, because for some reason this application that I'm using isn't popping up what everybody's saying. the first time I used this, I had my wife get on here and she was typing something and I seen it come up, but for some reason it's not working this time. I don't understand why that's doing that. That is correct. And I don't know why it's... There's another thing at the very top, and I'm afraid to press it, and it mess this whole live stream up. So I just thought I'd just leave it alone. Each day I do a golden deed by helping those who are in need. My life on earth is but a span, and so I'll do the best I can. Life's season sun is sinking low. A few more days and I must go to meet the deeds that's have I done, where there'll be no setting sun. To be a child of God each day, my light must shine along the way. I'll sing His praise while rages roll, and strive to help some troubled soul. While going down life's weary road, I'll try to lift some traveler's load. I'll try to turn the night to day, make flowers bloom along the way. The only life that will endure is one that's kind and good and pure. And so for God, I'll take my stand. Each day I'll lend a helping hand. Life's evening sun is sinking low. A few more days and I must go to meet the deeds that I've done. And there will be no setting sun. The song is called A Beautiful Life for those who have never heard it. What you need there, buddy? No. Come here.
I'm not good at typing. It takes me a while. So they need to bear with me.
Oh, thank you. I don't know about a golden voice, but I do okay. Depends on the key, I suppose. I guess that goes with anybody. It all depends on the key. I can't sing just any song. So here we are in an hour and a half. I made it a lot longer than I did yesterday. Well, good morning, Mig's Adventure. Glad you can make it to my live stream. Try to sing a little tune here and there. Hopefully I'm entertaining everybody. My dog's a little upset that she can't get to me. So you'll hear her crying.
Jenny.
Ah.
You're okay. Here. Oh, you bumped your head. Ugh. You want Daddy?
So I had to get up early in the morning.
She's coming.
To do this live stream so everybody over there on the other side of the planet can see me.
Let's see Daddy. You want to see Daddy?
I imagine probably later on after this live stream I'll end up taking a nap because
she's even yawning.
Sochi wants you to notice her.
Tell them all thank you for being nice to me. Because I'm having a hard time typing. Did she say something to me?
Okay, Rose, you go eat your breakfast. One of these days I'll get the money up and the time to visit the Philippines, but at this particular moment in my life that's not going to happen. One, I don't have a passport, so I had to get one of those. I know as Americans we could go over there for, I think it's 30 days visa free as a tourist. which is fine. I don't know if I could endure a 17 to 24 hour flight. I guess I'd probably have to take sleeping medication once I got on the plane, providing that I wasn't transferring from one plane to another. I guess the last plane, if I had to, the last plane, I'd have to take that medication to fall asleep, because I'm sure that'd be a pretty boring ride sitting there in one spot for that many hours.
You show them all your instruments?
Yes. Yeah, a lot of movies to watch on that plane.
She's trying to get as close to you as she can. Jenny.
She's trying to get as close to me as she can. Yes, I do.
Maybe we'll do a cooking show together. Would they like
Actually, right now in my county, 2 more people have come down with that COVID-19. We don't have a lot of cases here. I try to stay home as much as possible. The only time I go out is when I got to go to the store. Actually, away from my home. I go to the store, and then I have to take my son to work. And but other than that, I pretty much stay home, kind of work around the yard, whatever in the house. But I think the ones that first started coming down with it came from Chicago, where there's probably more cases of it. Yeah, my dog is crying because she wants to be right next to her daddy. You want me to put you on film? And they'll see you all cry. Yes.
She wants you to hold her. Did I hold you?
I got a spoiled little dog next to me.
She watches for me.
So if you stop rubbing on her like this is what she'll do.
I see.
Crazy.
Okay.
So I spend a lot of time in my bedroom because I just don't want to be anywhere else. So I just sit in my room and watch all you guys and enjoy what you guys are doing on YouTube. I hope you enjoy what I'm doing on YouTube, but I try to entertain people.
They're saying hi to me too fast. I can't. I'm having a hard time. Let's see.
Jenny's probably our third dog we've had. The first two, well, the first one we had her for 14 years, and she died from intestinal cancer. I don't think I have a picture of her. And then we got a second dog. Well, right before she died, we got a second dog. We got a beagle. And she died from cancer. Let's see if I can find that picture. I do have a picture of the beagle. Let's see here. What's this? That was in there. So anyway, this is a picture of our beagle that we used to have. That was our second dog. And I don't think I have a picture of our first dog. I'll have to look to see. There may be one in here. But the beagle, she only lived about 5 years on this earth, and then she passed away from cancer. And we had our dogs cremated, and we kept their ashes. And then when Jenny finally passes on, we'll have her cremated, and we'll keep her ashes. And then whoever passes on first between her and I, well, those ashes will go in that person's casket. I had one of Molly, but I can't find it. Oh, here it is. So this is our first dog. Her name was Molly. And the beagle's name was Sophie. Here's another picture of Jenny when she was a little younger. I think she had just gotten back from getting a bath and her hair cut and so on and so forth, and she was all tuckered out.
Her stomach is growling. Oh.
Oh, just kind of play around here.
Somebody asked if you lived in Macon County.
Mm-hmm. Be good, Sochi.
She said my voice is sweet.
You want to get down? Is that what you want to do? Come on. I'll get you down. All right. You have a good one too, Migs. Thanks for showing up to my live stream. You keep safe too.
They can't see me, can they?
No.
Bye, everybody. I'm gonna go take the dog out. Come on, Jenny. Come on, honey.
That's not very nice, Sochi. I know you're kidding around, but that's not very nice. Now my fingers hurt from playing guitar. Well, good morning, Gamma Fabular. Welcome to my live stream. I hope you are doing well. It is 5:20 in the morning here. We're going on 2 hours here in about 5 minutes. I could sit here and eat this whole canister of wasabi. It's got spicy peanuts, wasabi peas, honey roasted sesame sticks, dried cranberries, toffee peanuts, pretzels, and almonds. So when this thing reaches 2 hours in about 3 minutes, I'm going to see what this button up here does. Kind of ran that word together. You can't hide Burb Happiness Bin. If the camera, what's going on there? I could turn the camera around. You could see the other side of the room here. So there's the other side of the room. Oh, really? It's supposed to do magical things on here. Let's see what this thing does. Oh, I think it just kind of changes the lighting is all it does. See, it just kind of softens it up, which I don't care for that. Let's see what this button here does. I hope it doesn't screw it up. Oh, I see what that does. That just kind of, if you want to share it, you want to airdrop it or send a message or something like that to somebody. But yeah, I got to figure out how to get the words up there. I don't understand why it's not working. It's kind of irritating. That's why yesterday when I first got on here, I sat here for probably 5 minutes waiting on people to show up, and it just happened to dawn on me, hey, I'm going to go to my channel and see if anybody is saying anything. And lo and behold, there was about 4 people in the chat, and I didn't even know they were there. I'm going to have to get into the settings of this and find out why that's not working. You too, Percy. You keep safe as well. I'd have to get off of here on my phone and see what the temperature is here. Yes, you were. Let's see here what the temperature is. I also monitor all you guys as too. Well, most of you. So, centigrade. Oh, I gotta plug my phone in. It's getting very low on the battery. Here we go. So, where I am, it is 16 degrees centigrade, which is 61 degrees Fahrenheit. In Tokyo, it is 14 degrees Celsius and 57 degrees Fahrenheit. Usually Tokyo and Decatur are generally around the same on temperature. 1 minute they're higher than us, and vice versa. In Quezon City, it is 31 degrees Celsius, which is 88 degrees Fahrenheit. In Hong Kong, it is 19 degrees Celsius and 66. So you're just a little higher on the temperature in Hong Kong than we are. But yeah, that 88 degrees, that's probably pretty hot. So let's get back into, turn that back on. So yeah, 88 degrees, it'll be here soon. In fact, I think it's supposed to hit Fahrenheit wise about 70, a little past 70 degrees I think today. I know tomorrow it's supposed to be I think 74 Fahrenheit, but I think we're supposed to get storms tomorrow. I don't know. Boy, there's a real long lag between that and my phone. Here, let's turn that off. And we'll start back over again on that. See if we get closer. Wow, 27 thumbs up. Thank you, everybody. Yeah, our rainy season's coming too. It just haven't, usually it's probably raining about now, but it's coming. But usually when spring starts, we don't get more than just rain. We get really bad storms. That's when the tornadoes show up and so on and so forth. And the southern states and a little bit west of me, they really get hammered with these big tornadoes. So that's going to really be bad with what's going on in the world today with all these storms showing up and people get their houses destroyed by tornadoes. And it's like, where do you go now that I don't have a place to live because my house is tore up and we got this horrible thing happening in this world? Let's see here. Oh, I'll plug in my tablet too, just in case. There we go. So you all talk amongst yourself. I'll be right back. I gotta go do something real quick, and then I'll come back and we'll chat some more. Don't go nowhere. All right, everybody, I'm back here. Let's see what we got going on here. Hello, Woseth Delgado. So glad that you could show up. How are you, my friend? Hello, Follow the Sun. Glad you could make it. Excuse me for a moment here. My nose is just running like a sieve. Yes, I imagine I probably will be today at some point. Let's see, what else do we got going here? All right. Here we are. 2 hours and 11 minutes into this live stream. It's a record. No, just kidding. Oh, let's see what I can do for last time here because my fingers are starting to hurt. I have a slight cold that I've had going on since February, but my furnace is on right now, so 1 minute it gets real hot in here and then it's cold and it's hot and it's cold and it's hot and it's cold and makes my nose run, along with seasonal stuff. Happens every year at this time. But as being contagious or anything like that, no. Oh, let's see what we can do here. That song's a little too fast. Let's see if I can do this song. I've tried this before. It's kind of hard on the fingering. The longest train I ever saw went down that Georgia line. The engine passed by at 6 o'clock and the cab passed by at 9. In the pines, in the pines, where the sun never shines, and the shiver when the cold, cold wind blows. I asked my captain for the time of day. He said he'd throw his watch away. yeah. That's a hard song for me to switch from chord to chord. Let's see if I could do this song. I probably can't, but we'll try it. My buddies tell me that I should have waited. They say I'm missing a whole world of fun, but I still love them, and I say with pride, I like Christian life. I won't lose a friend while heeding God's call. For what is a friend who'd want you to fall? Others find pleasures and things I despise. I like the Christian life. My buddies shun me as I turn to Jesus. They say I'm missing a whole world of fun. I live without them and walking the line. I like the Christian life. I won't lose a friend while heeding God's call. For what is a friend who'd want you to fall? Others find pleasures in things I despise. I like the Christian life. I like the Christian life. That song is done by Graham Parsons. Yeah, it looks like that. I don't know any Philippine songs. I guess I'd have to look it up on the internet. Unless somebody can suggest one, and then I'll look that up. Let's see, I better write that down or I'll forget it. Excuse me. Okay. Okay, we will look that up and see if I can do it. Hopefully it doesn't have bar chords in it because I can't do bar chords. So we'll do this LS for another 15 minutes, and we'll have another one in. I have a iPhone 6S is what kind of phone I use. Goodbye, follow the sun, keep safe. You have a beautiful day, night, whatever it is there in Australia. I used to have one of those iPhone SEs, and then I upgraded to the 6S, and I gave my wife the SE, and she really doesn't use it much. It's more of a emergency phone, if you will. But I use my phone for everything, for my job, for personal life, and because they're always messaging me or whatever for what I need to do. So I hope everybody's enjoyed this live stream so far of me singing. I guess I'm going to have to invest in more songs because I don't have a lot to do. I could do a little comedy here, make you make you laugh. Well, she doesn't use her phone for anything like that. I bought her an iPad for Christmas. I took my bonus from work and pretty much used it towards her for Christmas and bought her a new iPad because she was using one of those Amazon tablets, and those things are junk. So I bought her her iPhone. Was actually more expensive than mine. I've got mine through my cable company. They had a special going on, and so instead of paying $300 and some odd for an iPad, I got mine for $120, but I had to pay $5 a month for it or pay it outright. So I just made payments on it. So when I seen that deal, I jumped. I said, yeah, I'll give me an iPad for $120. But I'll probably go fix some tea in a little while and have me some of that tea and boy, there must be a huge lag between what I'm telling you and what you see. The lag is real. You're actually able to take a photo while you're on here, but I'm not going to do that because I'm afraid it's going to screw it up. Maybe right at the end I'll do it and see what happens. And maybe I could use that as a thumbnail or something. So this is my new watch I bought. I don't think I paid much money for it. And I've been looking for, actually I want a, Garmin watch. I don't want one that does a phone. And right now all this one does is the time. So you just basically go boop. And there's the time. If you tap that twice, then the date comes up. But I thought that was kind of neat. I think I paid maybe 20 bucks for it or something. But I do have a smartwatch. She bought me one for Christmas. And I have to get a SIMS card for it. And so I'll show you what it looks like. So anyway, this is what she got me for Christmas. And I don't think it's on, but it actually has a camera on it too. There's the camera. I don't care for watches that have phones. Yeah, it does that right there. That's what it is, a slide. It's Bluetooth and all that stuff, but it doesn't have a very good speaker on it. And but you have to get a SIMS card. And right now I'm with AT&T, which sucks. And I don't think this phone works with AT&T. I think you have to go through, let me think here. It probably tells me in there. T-Mobile or something like that. But anyway, you could put an expandable memory card in it. It's got a camera. You get messaging alerts. It's a phone tracker. Yeah. But I just wanted one that, you know, kept up on your vitals and gave me the time and so on and so forth like that. So, but that was a nice gesture by her to give me something like this. I'll just put it in my watch collection because I love watches. So here's my other watch. I've had this one for a long time. This is my favorite watch. This is my Mighty Mouse watch, which I need to get a battery for because it's been dead. I like watches with leather bands on them. I'm not really into the plastic things. I have a pocket watch, but I can't find it. So I don't know if they sell Avon in the Philippines, or if you even know what Avon is. But this was bought for me by Debbie, I think for maybe an anniversary gift or whatever. Get it out of here. So this is my pocket watch that she bought me. A little fishy on there. Push the button. There you go. That one also needs a... Well, I think that one winds. I could be wrong. Yeah, that one needs a... Most of them wind, but this one here needs a battery, so... Let's see where we at. 2.5 minutes. Or 2.5. Anyway, everybody, I'm gonna end this LS. Thank you for all showing up. I really appreciate it. Trying to find ways to entertain everybody. I don't want you to just sit there and be bored and watch me sit there and do nothing. But I'm going to probably go off and drink some tea, following your orders. And I don't know if I'll take a nap yet or not, or what I'll do. So yeah, we've been on here 2.5 hours. I didn't think I was going to be able to do it, but I did. So everybody in the background, I hope you're listening, because I'm going to end this live stream, and I thank you for coming. I'll wait for everybody to say goodbye before I do. Hopefully you're listening. I'll give you 60 seconds, and then we're going to end it. They probably are, Jay. They're not paying attention to me. They're just ignoring me. All right, well, anyway, you all have a great night where you are. Anybody in the chat that's in daylight hours like I am now, you have a great day. Until next time, I'll probably start doing this like Saturday mornings, because I'll have to start going back to work on Monday, so I won't really have time to do this that early in the morning, even though I get up at 3:30 in the morning. But I ain't gonna feel like doing a live stream every morning. So until then, all my friends, stay sassy. Bye.